Canceled last summer during the pandemic, county fairs are now back, full of cotton candy, animals, and of course, amusement park rides. The Cuyahoga County Fair kicks off August 10th and is promising big thrills, thanks to a ride company making its debut at the Berea fairgrounds. In a 3 News exclusive, mark-naymik looks into that company and finds ties to a troubled past of safety problems.
In 2020, the Cuyahoga County Agriculture Society, which runs the county fair in Berea, signed a 2-year contract with Primetime Amusements of Florida to bring rides to the Midway. The fair promising new thrills this year, though stressing safety remains the top priority. But 3 News has learned the ride company's operator, a man named Joshua Macaroni, has ties to a company with a history of accidents and safety violations. In 2013, while working for his family's company called Family Attractions Amusement, Macaroni brought a ride known as the Vortex to a North Carolina fair. As the ride came to a stop and the seat harnesses unlocked, the ride suddenly jerked forward, throwing several people from their seats, including a husband and father who suffered a broken neck and brain injuries.
The last words I heard my healthy, vibrant husband say were, "Stop this ride." And now he has trouble even putting words together.
Investigators accused Macaroni and an employee of tampering with the ride's safety mechanisms. Macaroni pleaded guilty to obstructing justice, but his deal with prosecutors didn't require him to admit wrongdoing. He paid a fine and spent a month in jail. He apologized in court. The judge showed little sympathy.
The Gorhams came to this fair for a night of memories and left with a lifetime of nightmares.
The company agreed to pay the injured man's family more than $4 million, court records show. In 2016, at a fair in Tennessee, a Ferris wheel operated by Macaroni's family company malfunctioned, dumping 3 girls 30 feet to the ground. No criminal charges were filed, but the company later settled a lawsuit related to the incident. In Alabama in 2018, the U.S. Occupational Health and Safety Administration cited Primetime Amusements for several violations, including one for failing to install fall protection on a ride. 3 News went to the Cuyahoga Fair Board's most recent meeting to ask what it knew about Macaroni's safety history and why the board's contract only lists Macaroni's first name on the paperwork, making it difficult to vet his past.
And I just wondered if you guys were aware of it.
We had that information when we were receiving bids from other companies.
Why doesn't he have a name on his contract? I mean, that seems like, because if you Google the last name, that's where you find everything.
Well,
but obviously you knew.
It was his parents' company, and it was brought up when we did the bidding. In fact, I was the individual that asked him a question directly regarding that.
Macaroni's company shows off its wares in Ohio just as a new ride safety law, known as Tyler's Law, is being applied for the first time. It makes inspections more stringent.
We always have concerns about everything we do, especially rides, ride safety.
The Ohio Department of Agriculture oversees inspections of amusement rides and says Ohio has among the toughest safety requirements. The department declined to comment on Macaroni's record, saying the department is focused on the rides in front of it.
We conduct an inspection on that ride to ensure that at that moment, that ride is in full compliance with Ohio's laws and rules with regard to amusement ride safety.
3 News called phone numbers listed in Cuyahoga County's contract. The number next to a Joshua went to a voicemail box that is full. The other number next to the name Amanda was answered by a woman who didn't say much before hanging up.
You want to talk to us about issues from the past in a negative light? You think that's smart to bring that up at a new fair? Really?
Well, that's what we do. We take a look. We ask the board about it. Would you want to talk about it?
Mark-naymik, 3 News.